The 16th century, red with blood from the invasion of Babur. This first episode of the fourth season will be in two parts. Part 1 will be the first battle of Panipat. The second will be on Babur's growth in India. So let's start. Babur was the king in the land of Fargana, which is a part in Uzbekistan. As a child, he had heard about the wealth in India and wanted to capture it, if not loot it. So he crossed the Hindu Kush mountains and entered Kabul, bringing it under his control. He wasn't challenged by the present rulers, and Babur, using their army, captured the important province of Kandahar. After securing his position in Kabul Kandahar, he focused on Delhi. At the time, Delhi and the neighboring areas was under the control of the Delhi Sultanate. Ibrahim Lodi was the emperor of the Delhi Sultanate. This would result in the first battle of Panipat. Lodi was confident that he would win because he had a strong force of infantry, cavalry, and elephants. Oh, but fate was soon to be turned, because Babur had a new weapon at his hand: cannons. This weapon was never seen by the Delhi Sultanate. Cannons had the power of crushing multiple soldiers at a time if used correctly. He made a strategy to defeat Lodhi's vast army. This was called the Tulghama strategy. So how does this work? First, the infantry and cavalry are put in the front with divisions such as left flank and right flank. The center flank had cannons at the back. So when the enemy marched forward, the right flank and the left flank would encircle the enemy, forcing it to face enemy fire. The battle was a chaos for the Lodhi army. Elephants freaked out and started crushing their own troops, thus leading to a very horrible death of most of the soldiers. At the end of the battle, the Lodhis were crushed under the enemy fire. The elephants had been no use of the Lodhis. The Mughals marched into Delhi and forced it to surrender. Thus Babur's dream was complete. However, Babur didn't have time to rest. He had to expand his dominion in Rajasthan. Rajasthan at the time was being ruled by the powerful Rajputs. One of these kings was Rana Sanga. When Rana Sanga heard that Babur had overthrown the Delhi Sultanate, he decided to help him. But then he heard that Babur wanted to establish his empire in India. Rana Sanga wanted Babur out of the subcontinent because he feared that Babur would attack the Rajputs. Babur wasn't cool with this. So he went to battle with Rana in the battlefield of Khanwa in 1527. Again he had the upper hand and won the battle because of the artillery he had. Soon after the battle, he heard the news that Rana was planning another attack on the Mughals. He had to take action. He went to war against the ruler of Marwa. He won that war as well. Now his empire was vast, stretching from Kabul, Kandahar, Peshawar, Lahore, Delhi, Agra and Malwa. Thus began the Mughal rule, which would last 330 years.